Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Am I, a betrayed spouse, allowed to post here? Hi. I just have a few questions for the adultery community. Do you guys mind if I make a post later? I promise, it will not be anything rude and I'm not here to shame anyone. Kindest regards. I believe there have been others to post here. I'm sure someone will be willing to answer depending on what your questions are. Post away. Be respectful and we will be too. Just so you know, there's already a healthy number of members on this sub who have been betrayed, either by a spouse or an AP or both. I'm one of them. Ask honest questions, and you'll get honest answers. Ask away. Ask away. If you don't ask, then you don't know. Respect is key in life. I don't speak for everyone probably, but I don't see why not. If people don't want to answer you, then they won't. Just be respectful. We all have our reasons and it's not all about making people miserable or breaking up families. This speaks directly to the ops request. Dear Black Bull 1999. Post away. In the past, Jizzmaster 6969 and Superpole 10 shared some insightful thoughts on the topic. You'll probably get better answers in r/s and after infidelity. They're a bit too soft for me. Anti-reconciliation lol. Then you were right picking surviving infidelity. They've gradually gravitated into being rather furious, as in not being able to let go and even move on afterward. If you divorce and all that, the best revenge is to just move on and be happy. Some folks there seem to have lost sight of that. Questions from a betrayed spouse that doesn't feel betrayed. Hi guys. So yesterday I asked if I could post a few questions in this sub as I did not want to intrude on your community.But below is my story and a few questions that I would like to be answered, if you guys do not mind. So my wife and I have been married for about 16 years now, and I recently found out that she had been cheating on me for the past 4 years. I found out by hiring a buy and I was not all that surprised. She had been cheating on me with my brother for those 4 years and I was none the wiser, I guess. But here's the catch. I've planned everything out from the start. When we got married, I added an infidelity clause to my prenuptial agreement and I don't think she even remembers this. She has always thought that she was smart and secretive, but I've known the true nature of most people from a very young age. I was raped, abused, stared and groomed when I was younger. And this has extremely traumatized me. I never trusted my friends, family and even my wife. And this is for good reason. As a matter of fact, I trusted no one in my life. I've been weary of everyone's intentions and for good reason, but this took the cake. When I blindsided her with divorce papers, she started crying and threatening suicide, begging me not to leave. She said she would tell me anything I wanted to know about her infidelity, but I didn't care. I just want her out of my life and I want my brother gone too. I've been like this all my life. If anyone hurts me, I'll just leave. I did it to my mom and dad. I do not know what made her think she's any different. I've been this stoic all my life. Our sex life was active, I was affectionate, I'm a multi-millionaire startup and I work out on the regular. Why she just couldn't speak to me. I asked her 3 years ago if she would like an open relationship or to be poly. She said no. So I'd if she's just selfish or what. But here are my questions. 1. When I proposed an open relationship, why did she say no? 2. Why do cheaters cry and get belligerent when confronted? Isn't this what she wanted? 3. What do cheaters expect to happen when caught? Is it forgiveness? Because according to this sub I see that cheaters do not change, so that will never happen lol. 4. Why did she even try to gaslight me when I confronted her? I didn't care if she denied, my mind was made up and I just wanted her to sign the papers. I had proof lamau. 5. My brother will be sued by me for alienation of affection BTW, but YTF is she even trying to defend him? He has a wife and kids, but I will be exposing him tonight as my little petty revenge. So it's a double whammy. Why should I suffer alone lol? 6. I will add on a few more later. I got to go to a meeting. I just feel indifferent to this whole thing, and she's mad about me feeling this way, and she now says I never loved her. I did, until I found out. Damn, I'd what's up with folks these days. Everyone expects me to be angry. I'm long past that. I just want people like this to leave me life. And yes, I'm a believer in revenge and then leaving. It's my healing process. Please don't judge me on that. I hope this post didn't offend anyone, and sorry for the spelling and grammar mistakes. English is not my first language. I'd say your soon-to-be ex-wife lacks the emotional maturity to fully understand her actions and ability to admit the reasons for them, not only to you but also herself. This is why she denied the open marriage and took the divorce as such a shock. She doesn't want to look at her actions and issues, or appear as a bad person. The fact that she chose to have an affair with your brother gives insight into an inability to comprehend consequences past her own view of the world. So, I chalk this up to stunted emotional development, levels of insecurity, fear of conflict, fear of one's self-identity, etc. All in all, she was not getting something she needed out of the marriage, but had no way of verbalizing that, or maybe even understanding it. We are all broken in some way. It's a matter of understanding your brokenness, finding someone who understands theirs, and knowing if they can coexist together. Up pointing finger. This is the best description I've seen as the basis of a solid relationship in a long time. Thank you. Selfishness/greed. In my opinion, she wanted to be shared, but not shared. No idea. Crying is maybe just the realization that the game is up, so to speak, and she probably didn't want to get caught because she was enjoying that game. It depends on the purpose of that affair, and the circumstances around it. Personally, I wouldn't expect forgiveness, and I'm sure there are others who wouldn't either. I'm accountable for my actions, know what they are and the potential risks attached to them, and if/when that time comes I will have to face up to that. To try and continue with the double lifestyle she'd become accustomed to, perhaps? The fact it's your brother is just something else. But outside of that, there are sometimes feelings involved in affairs, and it could be that she's protective of him for that reason. I'd keep my AP out of it if I got caught, if I could. I've made my bed, I'll be the one who lies in it. Hijacking top comment real quick. This is clearly a ducking troll account. His username is literally in the realms of hot blonde or nervous Nelly. Come on guys. Why is anybody taking this post seriously? This is quite clearly bogus. Clearly isn't too bothered by the cheating with his sibling, and seems to be happy to joke around as well. I could nitpick more, but I'm not in the mood. Such a mistake. I'm sorry for what you've been through. Here's some short answers to your questions. She didn't want an open relationship because then you'd be able to go find another woman, and she wouldn't like that. They act that way when confronted because they're scared that they will have to actually face consequences for their actions. It's a manipulation tactic. A lot of them expect to be able to manipulate and gaslight their way out of it. Most of the time, they're successful. The gaslighting is the natural response when they're caught. They don't want to be the bad guy. It is common for them to want to protect their affair partner. That is why she's defending him. Thank you so much for your response. I just find it hypocritical that she's calling me an R for wanting a divorce, and she's now begging for me to stay and love her again after she cheated. Duck that noise ! I guess I really only got myself in this world lol. I can't wait to get this done. There's a notion of women waiting for me. You're not the R. Honestly, you're doing the right thing. She won't change. A lot of betrayed hold on to the hope that change will happen. There's a slim chance that it actually will. Get out now and go live your best life. If you don't, you'll most likely regret it. I intend on leaving. If there's one thing this sub taught me, it's to never give anyone a second chance lol. But I just really want to say thank you for your answers BTW, it really does mean a lot to me. You're welcome. I'll check back later if you're planning on adding more to your post. Agree with all of this? Obviously all the answers here are speculative, there are a number of possible explanations for each question. That said, he's mine. 1. Even if she was allowed to sleep with other people, she obviously wouldn't be allowed to sleep with your brother. Better for her not to have the fact she's sleeping around out in the open. 2. Cheaters don't really want to get caught, we love the thrill, we want it all. And it sucks when it ends. 3. Honestly, the spouses we cheat on take us back all the time. It happens way more than you'd think, especially if we can make you feel like it's because of something you were doing wrong. 4. Cheaters lie. 5. If you like your brother's wife, tell her and don't feel bad. You would want to know. I am sorry that you're dealing with this, especially from your own brother. I do have 2 questions for you to consider. You don't need to answer them, but I ask that you give them some thought. You stated you've trusted no one in your life. Not even your wife. While I can understand why you would choose to adopt such an approach, do you think this inability to fully trust and rely on another person acted as a wall that prevented ultimate connection between the two of you? What is the purpose of revenge? What are you hoping to accomplish? I only ask because oftentimes taking revenge allows the other person to rationalize why they did what they did. If your goal is to hurt her the way she hurt you, there is no guarantee that your revenge will accomplish that. Sometimes the best thing to do is walk away and let them self-destruct. Hypocrisy at its finest. And loss of control. She is selfish. She wants both what you and others provide. She no longer gets her cake. She also may still have some type of feelings for you, however misguided. Some expect getting caught to end a marriage, some hope not to end the marriage. Not all cheaters cheat for the same reason, and most on this sub accept responsibility for their choices and understand the possible outcome. Most cheaters will deny it if that seems plausible. The fact that your brother is the one she chose makes them the lowest type of people in my book, regardless of their reason for cheating. As one who has cheated, I hope you make them both miserable. They deserve it simply based on the dynamic alone. I can't believe you guys in this sub are the ones to agree with me on how I feel about this lol. Other subs preach forgiveness. I've never done that before and I don't want to start now. But I want to say thank you for your answers, BTW. Not everyone here is a bad person and life isn't always black and white to everyone. Many here have empathy for what others are experiencing as well as for their spouses. Thank you. This is clearly a ducking troll account. His username is literally in the realms of hot blonde or nervous Nelly. Come on guys. Why is anybody taking this post seriously? This is quite clearly bogus. Clearly isn't too bothered by the cheating with his sibling, and seems to be happy to joke around as well. I could nitpick more but I'm not in the mood. Such a mistake. Agreed. By the choice of grammar/language, I can pretty much see why someone like Hop would get cheated on. Just saying. Yeah, I also feel like the whole post is just off. Not to mention his short comment history. I can't really answer your questions. I will say that people can be incredibly selfish to the point of narcissism. Do you think she is a narcissist? Some people are just so selfish they are incapable of thinking rationally. They are so full of ego, they refuse to take blame for anything. Ego without self-awareness is like a sickness. I wish you all the best and recommend therapy. Not just for this but all your trauma. This is a great time to focus on taking care of yourself and healing. She was afraid that you may find someone, fall in love and ask for a divorce. She didn't want to change her situation. No, she didn't want a divorce. She wanted to be married to you while having her fun. She's probably sorry that she got caught, not because she cheated. Threatening suicide is a way to manipulate the situation so you won't leave. Depends on the relationship, and what the expectations are. Most people who are not looking to change their situation or love their spouse would want reconciliation. I didn't care if I got caught. I was already planning an exit when my affair happened by chance. My love for my ex was gone. She was hoping for reconciliation. sounds like she is afraid of your brother blaming her. I hope you have spoken to an attorney about the chance of success in your suit as well as your infidelity clause. If you live in the US, infidelity clause may be invalid in some states. EANCA, infidelity clause is not valid because it goes against the whole no-fault policy in dissolution of marriage. You do you. But maybe do the big reveal when his kids aren't present. Good luck. Update on my situation. NSFW. I went out for some drinking with a couple of my friends just to drown my sorrows. I told them what my wife had done and they were not even surprised, to say the least. They had always spoken ill of her and I always defended her because she was my wife and I loved her. Apparently, I was wearing rose-colored glasses and I couldn't see the ducked-up red flags. When I got back home, I was a bit tipsy and I told her what was really on my mind. I told her that she embarrassed me in front of my friends and family. I told her that she was just using me for my finances and that she's a gold digger and that I can't wait for her to be out of my life. And you know what she had to say to all this? She said that I should not sue my brother. What the actual duck? After my heart was broken from this double betrayal, she couldn't even apologize or tell me the truth. I offered her an open relationship a while back because I am always out of the country trying my ducking best to provide for my family, and this is the thanks I get. Damn. But here's where the story gets even more ducked up. When I confronted my brother, we fought and I beat him up. I exposed him in front of his wife, his kids and our parents. His son 17 went ballistic and damn near jumped in to fight his dad. His wife was in tears, my SDBXW was in tears, and our parents just stayed quiet the entire time. When the situation cooled down, my brother had told me that our parents knew the entire ducking time. What the actual duck? They then said that they kept quiet because apparently it's none of our business. At this point, I think I should just kilometers. My brother then went on to antagonize me and said that he came in and that she made me eat it out, they ducked in my bed, etc, etc, etc. I just told him that I will be suing him and my wife. IDC if I win. I just want to piss them off at this point. When I spoke to my parents, I told them that they are ducked up and that I never want to see them again. I never want to see any of them again. When I was raped years back, they took the side of my rapist, they really took his side, they took my brother's side, and now this. I'm just done. They won. To all those who said that I deserved to be cheated on because of my trust issues, this is exactly why I'll never trust anyone. I've tried therapy, reading books and done the work, and this is where it got me. Back to square one. At this point, I'd rather die alone than stay around people like this. I worked hard to provide for my family, my parents, and I paid for my brother's college as we come from a poor country and I moved them to the US. This is really the thanks I get. I can't believe I purchased them EB-5 visas which ducking costed me more than $6 million. I know that this is not a therapy group and I just want to apologize for all the swearing and anger. I thought I wasn't angry, but when everything came to light, I'm just disgusted. Thank you for all of your support. Damn, that's tough. Yeah, cut them off and try to move on. Best of luck, bro. I'll be doing so. Hi everyone. I just want to say thank you to everyone here for their advice, and I will be posting the entire post along with this one, and I'll try to update you guys in the future again. I am extremely grateful for the laughs as well. Feel free to DM me or comment if you have any questions, as I wouldn't mind the company. Go nuclear, brother, burn it all down. Will be doing so once I see a psychiatrist on Monday, as I feel as if I might do something bad to all of them. I know you had said you were filing for divorce in your last post. Has that process started? And I agree, get in the right mindset for going nuclear. Just dragging them all to court and forcing them to burn through their money in attorney's fees is well worth the effort. Forced bankruptcy, and I hope you have filed a motion to remove your wife from the home. Lol, you're right. And yes, the divorce is in process. I won't be taking her back. She's nothing but a cum rag now. Thank God for that prenup toe. She has to move in with her mom and dad, and I told them and they were big mad at her and they said she better get a job in a month. Good luck to her, I guess. Lamau. Exactly this. Burn the whole thing to the ground. Scorched earth with the whole lot of them. That's stuck up. I hope you find peace, bro. Cut them off. Move on. It's easier said than done, but it is the only way. I plan on leaving and ghosting them all. They can find another cash cow, but it won't be me. Sorry for your pain, but good for you for taking this stance. Best wishes moving forward. It will take time to heal. Do they make good money like you? Or depend on your money? Sounds like your parents view your brother as the cash cow. They depend on me. We stay in a high cost of living area and even he depends on me. Will you post your story on your wall? I clicked your profile to find out what happened and mods deleted your posts in every sub. I'd say duck these subreddits and just post on your wall. Cause you seem to be making the mods of every sub feel some type of way. Will do. Why do you think they defeated it? I have no idea, as I have not been able to read anything from op but this post. Go nuclear. But please don't do anything stupid. For these people the worst they can have is to run out of money. Go for it. I'll make sure of it, lol. Wish you much luck. And I also send you positive vibes on your journey in suing them and if anything winning the lawsuit. These people for sure were never your family. True that. Thanks for the support, BTW. Why are all your posts deleted? This posted in r/adultery and I don't think they liked what I said. But I mentioned that I'm a bit suicidal and I'll be seeing a psychiatrist on Monday before I take further action. I think they don't like me in their echo chamber, right? Burn it all to the ground. I'll provide matches if you need them. High up, go for it, divorce and sue your wife and brother. Then, cut all ties with all of them, they don't deserve you. About your post, all of them had been removed. Can I ask you to post them in r/cheating_stories? I believe that in this subreddit they wouldn't be removed. $6 million. Did you buy them a country? Lol, it was actually discounted. I got them to move here to the US with me on EB5 investment visas. I just wanted to give them all a good life, fam. Pull their visas, as their sponsor it should be easy. Consult a lawyer first. Ouch. This hurts a lot even while reading it. I hope your brother dies a horrible death and your wife ends up in the streets. Cut your duck-in parents out. Damn. I hope you find solace, brother. Thanks, man. You don't need enemies if you have a family like this. Big facts. It was easier for me to make millions than it was being around them. Thanks for the support, man. I can't talk for your wife, but as a brother I can say this, your brother has no self-respect. Lol, he's a duck up on his own. He has about 4 baby mamas, but this just made me see him as an animal and less than a human. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was just acting on his impulses and obviously your wife made it easy for him. His dick was itching, so he ducked your easy wife. Treat him like the disgusting animal he is. I'll be mopping the floor with him in court and bankrupting him. He'll be back in the hood once I'm done with him. Back in the hood once they're done with him. Damn, do it, man. We all are rooting for you. I get it. I really do. I was cheated on in my pregnancy at least 15 times with transgendered women. It was gross, perverted and cruel. I wanted to do exactly what you're doing and I haven't been able to. I feel your pain and I'm sorry. Cut your family off, cut off everyone who was involved and start fresh. Move countries, go to an island. Do whatever the duck you want. Honestly, after what you went through you deserve to be put first. Hats off to you, live your life as best as you can. Thank you so much for your support. I wish you a speedy recovery too. I'm sorry this happened to you, these folks ain't shit. That's just life. I've come to grips with it. Opportunity waits for me and I for it. Just don't get lost in revenge. Make your revenge about making your life as good as possible. I'm sure there are lovely ladies out there for you. Just take the time to heal and be happy. Wish you luck in your journey. Cut them all out. Look up and stick to Grey Rock if you ever do talk to them, but I'd only communicate through lawyers. Here's another 2 things you should do. Go to any fighting club, boxing, MMA, etc., and tell the trainer a little about what you're going through. Then get workout until you can't anymore. Then pick a day to do it over again. Look into reading No More Mr. Nice Guy or listening to the audiobook on YouTube. It can help you see what to avoid doing when you are ready to date again. The next relationship after a bad marriage can end up being even worse if you rush in and don't keep your eyes open. Thanks for the advice, man. I really do appreciate it. I was recommended this book a while back by a friend and I should have listened then, lol. But better late than never, I guess. No problem. I'd reach out to that friend if you can. He probably has some good advice to help you with the next stages of your life. Am I reading this right? Your brother raped you. You paid for his education. He then proceeded to duck your wife? This can't be real. Holy shit. Burn it all and start over. It sounds like you have money, so pay for therapy and move away from all of these toxic people and build a new family of your choice. I'm so sorry. Yes, you are reading that correctly. He did that. When I was raped years back, they took the side of my rapist. They really took his side. They took my brother's side, and now this. Some parents, especially in poor countries, think that their children are some kind of a workhorse. They don't view you as a son. They view you as a mule. I worked hard to provide for my family, my parents, and I paid for my brother's college as we come from a poor country, and I moved them to the US. This is really the thanks I get. I can't believe I purchased them EB-5 visas, which ducking cost me more than $6 million. Yep, that's what I said. To them, you're just a source of money and resources. And your brother also views you as such, and your parents think of your brother as their son, but not you. The only thing that you can do is separate from your family. That and suing your brother. Enough of the suicide talk. Do not give these duckers that satisfaction. Do not throw away your life for a bunch of leeches not worthy of being crunched by the sole of your shoe. Do not beat your ex-brother ever again. He's not worth you doing time. The best revenge you can get is to block the whole lot of everything and go live your best life. Go to the Bahamas and post the pictures on the wall. Your ex will be fuming watching you parade in the sun with a gorgeous lady in your arms, knowing that it should have been her. Man, duck your whole family, throw them all out and do you. LOL, can't believe I worked so hard for. I started multiple businesses and all that to give everyone a good life here in the US. But I'm ready to ghost their asses and sell all my businesses and shit. Whatever you want to do at this point. I saw in an earlier comment that you got a prenup, so good for you, and it sounds like you've done pretty well for yourself, so moving on and living your best life is gonna be your best revenge. I'm not saying don't sue either if you have the resources to bury them in just legal fees alone. That'll probably be super satisfying for you, lol. Don't sell your businesses, keep on doing with your businesses and be more successful than them. That is what will make them feel more ducked up about themselves than ever, seeing you successful and raising through every challenge. I am so sorry, my friend. I rarely actually get angry at these stories. Upset? Sure. Sad? Most definitely. But right now? Abso-flipping livid. You are surrounded. When knee-deep in a pool of crap, keep headed to dry land. Be strong. Hugs. Bruh. They are not your family, they just happen to share your DNA. Ghost them and that be. Go live your life and find yourself some nice boxing gym so you can make good use of your stress and frustration. Oh, what happened to your sister-in-law and her kids? Best of luck, my man. First and foremost, what you have been through in the past, currently going through, is extremely traumatic for any individual. I am so sorry for what was and has been done to you. I would encourage you to continue to go to therapy if it's just even to speak your mind and get things out. I would also encourage you to separate yourself from the time being from those that are bringing toxicity to your life. Sometimes removing yourself from an environment will help you bring clarity and perspective to a situation. Making decisions based on emotions can be costly. I'm not saying you don't have a right to be upset, hurt and feel betrayed, because you certainly do. I am saying start by removing yourself from that toxic environment to give you the space and time you need to focus on your well-being and mental health. I wish you the best. Been in this situation. If you're in Texas ever, we should def meet, as you need a friend who understands more than ever. Call me, Flexed Bicep. Pull your family's visas, since you sponsored and paid for them. Also, sue your parents and your brother for every dime spent on them. Your brother should have multiple lawsuits, alienation of affections, repayment of college, etc. Also, get a paternity test for all your children, and have a court order put in to have your brother paternity tested with your children as well. If they are his, he will owe you all the money you spent raising them, and if they are not yours, you can get your name removed from the birth certificates and never have to pay or be connected to your ex ever again. Sounds like a crappy situation, but go scorched earth on everyone. I had to do it with my parents and brothers, although my situation wasn't as messed up as yours. Good luck, brother. Tell all of them to eat shit and die. You deserve better, and I hope you find the special one for you. Do it, ducking scorched earth style. In our lives, if you be an important purpose, you attract people that see our light and attempt to destroy us. How long are you going to let them hold you up for? When you're ready to let them go, and the pain associated, you will likely never meet anyone like them again. So easy to get caught up though. I thought I have a duck up family, but yours are on a different level entirely. I can understand when the most trusted people of your family should protect and sort the best thing for you, yet they turn around and make life harder. Walk or run far away from them. You have good reasons to find someone more caring. They don't deserve you. Sometimes you just need to live in peace and be loved. Surely there are good people out there. No need to live in a toxic environment. For your well-being. Holy shit. I haven't seen the beginning of this, but damn, this post was a lot. You poor thing, your family are 50 shades of FKD up, and I'm so sorry they have had such a negative effect on you for so much of your life. Keep them far away from you, and I hope your brother ends up with syphilis and your ex ends up with chronic gonorrhea. Lol. Awful people. How is your sister-in-law? And her kids? Sounds like they were unaware? I hope you will get better, man. Show them what you're capable of. Make them regret betrayed you. You need to move to r/survivinginfidelity. All your post history is deleted. The sub about adultery is actually people who support it. Run as far away as possible from that Jerry Springer family. No one deserves to live like this. Cut your parents off, they should have stepped in. Find and surround yourself with good people. Family betrayal is always the hardest. I believe that you can overcome this. Hey bro, it really sucks what they did to you. I don't have anything to say, only to keep your head up and keep positive. Something good got to come out of this lesson. And trying to get back at them. If I were you, I wouldn't waste your energy on them. You're a good person and they took advantage of you, but karma takes care of good people like us. Maybe this is bad advice, but time will heal your wounds. A lot of time, a whole lot of time, and finding meaning in life outside of those people, spending time with good friends, making new friends and finding things that you enjoy, that you give meaning to. Try another therapist. If therapy didn't work, then keep looking for a therapist that gets through to you. Good luck. Damn, she made you eat his cum out of her? Holly duck, that is evil. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.